because once you push the button, there's no turning back. So I'm feeling like really inspired. I had an incident yesterday where my mom asked me, like, "What'd you do today?" I got caught off guard because no one's ever asked me that today. Well, no one ever asked me that question. Like, that was a first. I was like, huh? And at the time, there was a part of me that was offended. Like, afterward, I was going out for a walk. I've been sensing like a disturbance in the force between the two of us lately, because I live a really unique and complex life that's completely alien to people. So I stick to myself because I don't really know how to explain it. So I just do things. I was just trying to explain this to my sister the other night. Like, I don't have a plan. Like, I don't have a plan for my life. And I think that just doesn't compute with people, even though at the same time, like, ask anybody, what's your plan? What are you planning? I don't think many people would be able to answer that question. But but after I got off the phone with her, I thought about it some more. Like, what the hell is my plan? Like, every time I think of, hey, what's the plan? I think of that scene from Dark Knight Rises. I think it's Dark Knight. Whichever one fucking Heath Ledger was the Joker. Hey, man. How you doing, my friend?
How you doing?
Take this out?
I just put it back. Actually, I was out. Yeah, now I'm putting it away.
Yeah.
It's too hot. It's too old for this.
I'm thinking about the scene where Heath Ledger is the Joker. And he goes to the hospital dressed up as a nurse to go see Harvey Dent. Like, how does he put it? Because I love how he puts it. Plan. Do I look like a guy with a plan? I look like a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I had it. Here's my plan. Here's my plan for the day. My plan is to go with this and talk to you, and then go have a fucking massive rage out in the woods. I'm supposed to... I paid the admission fee to get into this light language activation course ritual tonight. And I'm really resistant to it because I can't stand light language. What's light language? Never seen light language? Light language is like... For those of us who operate at higher dimensional frequencies of conscious awareness, light language is basically the language of immortals. Higher dimensional beings. It sounds funny. It sounds like it's basically like talking in tongues. Would be the best way that I would think to explain it. It makes me feel a certain way when I hear people doing it. Which is why... Oh, shit. Ah, motherfuckers. which is why I chose to which is why I chose to go to participate in the ritual, activation ritual, because it's not my thing, but I feel a connection to it. Like, I can see why it's important, and I told myself, like, if the opportunity came up to learn more about it from a specific teacher, then I would take advantage of it. And lo and behold, the opportunity to do so just presented itself to me yesterday. So that's a tonight thing. It gets weird. Oh, I mean, it's not weird. It's really not weird. If you understand where it's coming from, think of it like your future self talking through your present self outwards. It's like your future self is using your present body as a channel to speak a divine language. Right? So I was thinking about it last night quite a bit, and how this lady that's facilitating the ceremony pretty much represents everything that I don't. Almost the exact opposite. It's the same, but the opposite, right? It's like the difference between -1 and 1. So last night while I was recording, I was talking about it some more, and I started breaking out my own form of higher dimensional communication, of expressing bottled up energy, and it it's kind of like that, which is not unlike light language, because it's kind of in regular people terms, it just sounds like a bunch of gibberish, but it's not. It's more of just getting energy out of yourself, so that you can clear up some space and open up channels and pathways for new and better experiences, new and different. And something I learned in witch school is, like, when you feel all fucking bottled up, when you feel a bottleneck inside of you, and it also helps to open up the throat chakra, which is good for when we need to learn how to speak our truth. I guess a down-to-earth way of putting it is like you're just getting nervous energy out of yourself. Because if you think about it, think of it like this: it's like a lot of the times we hold a lot of shit in. You know what? I'm just speaking for myself. I don't know how other people are. A lot of times I hold shit in and suppress it because I'm worried about what the other person is thinking, what the other people are thinking. Are they going to judge me? Blah, 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 blah. So getting that out of the way is kind of like a tension breaker. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It's like I'm afraid to tell you about me because I'm afraid of what you're gonna think. But what am I afraid of? I'm afraid of looking stupid. I'm afraid of you judging me, which is ironic because whenever I feel afraid of somebody, I've come to realize that that's not my fear. Like, it's not me being afraid. It's the other person being afraid. It's just that I'm picking up on their fear, and it's, instead of listening to the message that it's trying to tell me, which is that you're afraid of me, I'm misinterpreting the signal, thinking that I'm afraid of you and that I have something to fear. When the truth of the matter is, no, I don't. I have nothing to fear from you. What the fuck do you have? You're nothing. In the grand scheme of things, you're not nothing. I once said to a friend of mine, like, you bring nothing to the table, which I said to intentionally hurt her feelings. It's kind of like, you ever see Game of Thrones? You know that scene in Game of Thrones when Arya is like trying to get rid of Ghost? She's like, get out of here, you stupid dog. She starts throwing rocks at Ghost because she knows that if Ghost doesn't go away, then Ghost is gonna get killed. Like, get out of here, you dumb dog. Just throws the rocks. Get out of here. Hate you. That was kind of like that. Kind of like hurting the ones that we love to save them from something worse happening to them. Like good example. Great example, actually. Last time I saw my ex-wife, I called her a junkie because I knew it was going to hurt her feelings. But the reason I did that was because that was me saving both of us. Because she pushed me and I wanted to hit her back. And I felt my fist clenching, and I saw a vision in my mind of me putting my fist right through her head and her body flying into her car and leaving a giant dent. But then I looked over and I saw my son watching. I'm like, no, can't do that. That's not good for him. And hitting a girl, that kind of goes against my principles. So, instead I was like, get out of here, you fucking junkie. You dumb junkie bitch. Go back to your fucking mother's house and go OD. And I was just throwing out all this fucking rot at her. And this is after I swore to myself I would never call her a junkie. Because I had been feeling it, like I wanted to say, you fucking junkie bitch. And because I knew it would devastate her. But at the same time, I kind of knew that she knew that I wanted to say it, and I was thinking it. But at the time, that was my fail-safe. That was like hitting the fucking nuclear war button. I was saving her from getting clocked, and I was saving me from getting arrested for clocking her. And I was saving the boy from having to see his dad clock his mom. Clock, like cuckoo. I mean, for a time, I felt bad about it. And just like I would bet, Arya probably felt really bad about what she did to Ghost, but ultimately she saved Ghost's life. It's one of those, protecting the ones we love the most by sacrificing them to the greater good of things. So, where was that? How does that relate? Just keep going. So basically with doing shit like that, kind of getting stuff out. It's the same thing as going to like therapy, and you go to the therapist and you like open up and you tell them all of your deepest, darkest, painful secrets, and then the therapist is sitting there just delicious. They're just feeding off all of that fucking pain that you're feeding them. Your pain. Therapists, they're essentially sin eaters. In a sense, like a modern type of sin eater. You give them all of your fucking cringe. Even though, and I think, see, speaking of therapy, the reason I do my own therapy, and why I don't think therapists are really that great of an idea, and maybe for some people they are, is that regardless of if you're paying them or not, you're still going to be holding back. Like, you're not going to fully open up to them. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's always going to be that human factor where you're going to be afraid to be like, you know what, I masturbated to pictures of my friend's daughter. Like that type of stuff, like I feel like the really icky, grimy shit. But then again, I mean, the fact that you're opening up to somebody in any way, shape, or form kind of opens up the floodgate for you to be able to open up to yourself. Because when you think about it, you can only be as honest with somebody as you are with yourself. And if you can't be honest with yourself, then you can't really be honest with other people. So I guess the real challenge is to be able to be honest with yourself around people who can't be honest with themselves, and not allowing their own insecurities to kind of infect you. Because I noticed that, especially when it comes to talking to my family, like I have a really hard time doing it. Like, especially my sister. Like, I find like when she asks me questions about myself and what I'm doing with my life, I have a hard time expressing it. Because I start thinking like, she doesn't no fucking clue what the hell I'm talking about. Like, this just sounds like beep boop beep. That's what she's hearing. She wants to hear something. Like, everybody wants to hear what they want to hear. Like, yesterday, I was trying to think about it, like, what was the right answer? Because when I think about it, when my mother asked me, like, oh, what'd you do today? And once I started telling her, I noticed I was watching. I was very observant of it. Like, she wasn't even looking at me. She was looking at her phone. And then after I listed off a couple things, I stopped talking just to kind of, all right, passing over the talking baton. And she just kind of sat there looking at the phone. And there was this really awkward, uncomfortable silence for like 10, 15 seconds. And I'm sitting there just going, she's not even paying attention, I don't think. Either that or this isn't what she wanted to hear. Because I was waiting for like, oh, well, tell me more. Like, I don't understand why you didn't say, like, well, tell me more. Tell me about the class. What's the class about? What were you reading? What were you writing about? Were you writing about anything interesting? But no, it was just like she was looking at her Facebook page or Instagram or something. All right. Go now. And I'm thinking, does she want me to ask her how her day was? I mean, I remember once, a few years back, she came home from work and I was like, how was your day? And she said, I remember she said to me, she goes, and she got this dead ass look on her face. She goes, don't ever ask someone how their day was after they worked a long day. Because it sucked. So I don't even have to. You're right. You're absolutely right. How was your day today? It fucking sucked. I went to a place I didn't want to go to, dealing with people I don't want to fucking deal with, and I'm not happy about it. I don't like that you get to stay home all day, doing God knows what. For all I know, you're just sitting there fucking staring at the wall all day. Why don't you go out and get a job? Do something with yourself. Why don't you take the steps, like putting the pieces in motion to fucking get the fuck out of my house? Everybody here works except for you. What the hell are you even doing? Why are you still here? You had 5 fucking years to figure it out. Figure out what you're doing. But you walk around like you fucking own the place, eating all our food. You're not paying rent. Like, what are you actually contributing to this household? Positive vibes. My work is maintaining myself. Like, if you remember, like a couple years back, we were sitting at the kitchen table and we were having a conversation, and you reminded me how what I was doing is a hobby, and I went, oh, you know what, and it triggered me, but at the same time I said, you know what, she's right. As of right now, this is technically just a hobby, so why don't I start a business? This way, everything I do is now considered work. And so that's what I did on my 40th birthday. I just had the 3-year anniversary of officiating my business entity, the Toxic Order LLC. The LLC and 6s are silent. So now everything I do is business related because I've decided to make my business my business. So now everything that was a hobby is now work. Not that it wasn't work before, but now it's actually literally it's officially work. And you know the right answer that I should have given yesterday, I worked all day. What'd you do? You went to your job. Yeah, I don't clock out. So you get the benefit. You get to clock out after 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours, however hours you work. Like, what are you clocking in a week? What are you clocking in a week? 15 hours? 20 hours? 25 hours? I feel that. Let me tell you a story about a time I used to work 70 hours a week. Actually, you know what? Let me tell you a story where I don't clock out. There is no clocking in or clocking out for me. I'm constantly on the clock. And here's the most fucked up part. I don't get paid to do what I do. I just have to trust that everything I'm doing is exactly what I need to be doing so that when it comes time for payday, I earned it. Like I actually earned my living instead of relying on somebody else to give it to me. Because that's the thing with a job, right? Like you go to a place that you don't want to go to, and you do things that, for all intents and purposes, you really don't want to do, because there's better things that you could be doing with your time for a paycheck. Because you got yourself convinced, somebody convinced you along the way that you need money to survive, when realistically you don't need money to survive. You need money to do shit that you want to do. Buy shit that you don't really need. See, when it comes to money, like I don't put all my faith in money. I put my faith in myself, that what I'm doing is going to pay itself off. I mean, I don't have a fucking time frame. I don't know where this whole fucking idea came from. That I need to. My sister asked me this the other day, like, yeah, but when do you plan on getting paid for everything? I don't know. The fuck? That's like asking, are we there yet? Is dinner ready yet? Before I die. How about that? Yeah, that's a great answer. I plan on everything paying off before I die. But what happens if that doesn't happen? Well, take into consideration that it already has. Because of all the work I do every single day, I just got dropped like fucking $1,100 last week. That $1,100 didn't just fucking show up out of... That's not just magic money that just showed up out of the blue. That's money that fucking I had to work for. I had to bust my ass to do that. Not to mention, I had to fucking talk to people. I had to push myself to say things to people that felt like it was out of line. It forced me to have to kind of step into a role that I'm not comfortable stepping into. I mean, I had to tell the vice president of a fucking billion-dollar company basically to suck my dick. Like, that's not easy. I had to be a lawyer. I had to essentially take on the role of my own labor lawyer. And then I had to go toe-to-toe, brain to brain, with a lawyer that the company hired. Then I had to risk it all. I had to actually risk the money that I was fighting for by slapping my dick on the table and going, this is how it's gonna be. Like I had to, like literally had to go all in, put all my fucking poker chips on the table and see if they were gonna call my bluff. Like the fucking stress and anxiety that went through. You want to talk about stress? Oh, I'm sorry you got to go to the fucking work fucking 1-2 days a week and fucking wait tables. I'm sorry you got to fucking go to a shitty store for fucking and sell clothes to people that you wouldn't talk to on a normal basis every single fucking day. I'm sorry you got to fucking massage people that you wouldn't normally want to touch. But hey, everybody defines work differently. Everybody does different work. Nobody's job is any better than anybody else's. The bumblebee, the little worker bee, their job is just as important as the queen bee. Everybody's got a role to play. I don't fucking judge nobody's fucking job. I don't say, oh, you ain't working hard enough. The fuck? I mean, because that's how I felt. That's how I felt when I was asked, like, what did you do today? I felt like I was being interrogated about how I spent my day, how I spent my work day. I was like going to a fucking mechanic. What'd you do today? What? I fixed cars all day. The same thing I did yesterday. Yeah, my job just happens to be that I'm fixing myself every day. I'm getting a little bit better, making fine-tuning, some tweaks here and there. Challenge myself to do shit, and I gotta fucking take breaks. Why? Because I'm not fucking clocking in somewhere. Doesn't mean I'm not working. Come on now. Fucking ignorant as that. And I get it, like, see, my mother has her own business too. Like, she does massaging. But her clients, she stole her clients from her ex-employer. Like, she literally, like, she went dirty dog on them and fucking hijacked this other lady's clients. Like, what the fuck? Don't fucking come at me and start fucking judging me because I don't fucking do what you do. And again, like, nobody's coming at me. I feel it though, and that's what pisses me off. And that's why we're here today, because I'm getting this shit out of me so that when it does happen, I have a clear head and I don't have to fucking worry about, like, blowing up or saying I don't want to say saying the wrong thing, but saying the thing that's gonna, say the thing that gets me in trouble. I'm afraid of getting in trouble. I'm afraid of my mommy yelling at me. It's a thing. It's a mommy issue thing. We've had a fucking rocky relationship for my entire life. Dark language. It's the opposite of light language. See, love and light, that's all about service to others. What I was explaining to this lady, love and light communities are very much about, like, serving others. They look down on serving yourself. Now, where I come from, service to self is service to others because, one, I'm dealing with my shit. You are dealing with my shit. I'm doing you a favor. This way, you can go deal with the other little people. I'm gonna deal with me. Instead of telling other people how they should be living and what they should be thinking and how they should be doing this and that, no, I'm doing it to myself. Listen, I'm not just the president. I'm not just the CEO of the company. I'm also the client. Notice I said the client. Everything I do for my company is for me. To make me a better business owner. To make me a better businessman. Like this whole shenanigans that were going on with Hugo Boss. I saw that more as business negotiations. Hey, I did work for you. You didn't compensate me the way that you should have. Now, granted, there are technicalities in company policy that are working in my favor. So I'm going to take advantage of those just as much as you're going to take advantage of those. I know that I'd be making your life a lot easier if I was ignorant to those company policies, but I am not. It's like the secret hidden rules that go into running that organization. Yeah, so what? I found out about them. And I found out that you were fucking taking advantage that you were taking advantage of the fact that you thought that I didn't know something. How fucking shady is that? And then you put up a fucking fight. You put up a fucking fight. Because I'm standing up for myself. Yo, hey, bud. What's this? Did you expect, like, if I didn't know that you weren't paying me what you were supposed to be paying me, then you wouldn't have fucking paid me. And then you're gonna come at me and then say, oh, we're taking no responsibility for wrongdoing. Then why are you fucking paying me? Then why are we even having this conversation? Why don't you just tell me to go fucking fly a kite? Why is it that every time, like, you said you're gonna pay me, we're gonna pay you, but we don't owe you nothing? Then don't fucking pay me. What are you out of your fucking mind? Ain't nobody got a gun to your fucking head. That's the same thing that Frank, the ex-regional manager, that's the same fucking thing that Frank said to me. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Derek, how you doing? I'm a little bit tired, Frank. I've been working 21 days straight. Whoa, nobody told you. Nobody told you to do that. Nobody forced you. I distinctly remember you coming to me and asking me for permission to work on your days off. Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. No, I know. I gotta go. I got another phone call coming through. What? So essentially, when you ask me how I'm doing, tell you what you want to hear, because if I don't tell you what you want to hear, you're gonna start throwing shit in my face and start pissing me off, because one, I know what the fuck I did. You asked me how the fuck I'm doing, so I'm gonna give you the fucking honest answer. I'm fucking tired. And then a couple months later, I'm gonna find out that you weren't even fucking paying me as much as you should be fucking paying me. Oh, motherfuckers, they got away with fucking 800 hours that they didn't pay me for. Because I finally had to give up. Where it was just like, we're going on 4 fucking months. You were supposed to pay me last month. Now you want me to sign a thing. You want to hold me responsible just in case I decide to fucking tell people about what happened here, because you don't want to soil your reputation. Hey, motherfucker, you don't want to soil your reputation. Don't do shit that will soil your reputation. And trust me, your reputation isn't all that fucking pristine. Maybe for the fucking camera, maybe for those celebrity photo shoots that you do, but trust me, having been a fucking boot on the ground in several of your fucking stores, trust me, you don't have too many fucking fans that work for you. As a matter of fact, it's more like slaves that work for you than anything else. You put me in a fucking store for 4.5 months and you won't fucking pay me commission. But you expect me to do the shit. You expect me to do the shit that requires commission to be paid, but you're not going to give me commission because of a technicality. Because I'm seasonal. The fuck does that mean? You want me to do the fucking manager duties? You want me to fucking run the store, which is what the manager does. Manager on duty. People ask for the manager. Who the fuck do you think they call for? Who the fuck do you think all the fucking employees come to? Me! Because I'm the only one with the experience. But you ain't gonna pay me as a manager? You're gonna pay me fucking $16 an hour? Not to mention, have me hold a key. The only person in the store who has the fucking responsibility of a key. So I am the manager. I'm literally managing the store. Making people's schedules, dealing with the fucking customers, because nobody else can. Keeping the fucking employees from fucking walking out, and then you're gonna bust my balls because I put other people's dinner on my fucking expense report? Yeah, motherfucker, because you know what I was doing? That was called morale. Boosting morale. Hey, nigga, let me take you out to dinner. Let me treat you so that you can dump some of your shit on me. And who's taking my shit? Ain't nobody taking my shit. I gotta deal with my shit. I gotta be the one to fucking walk around at night outside my fucking hotel room screaming like a fucking lunatic so that I can get the fucking stress out of me, like I'm doing right fucking now. God damn it. I got fucking people, hey, what'd you do today? You wanna know what the fuck I did today? You wanna know what the fuck I did today? I fucking read about fucking King Solomon, his father. I fucking had to deal with all the emotional baggage that's in the fucking Torah because nobody else can fucking do it. I gotta fucking sit there and put myself in these fucking wild ass scenarios so that I can remember the shittiest parts of my life that I don't want to remember, so I can feel bad about myself, so that I can eventually feel good about myself. Ugh. That's fucking work. This is fucking work. Not fucking going, hey, you know what? You want to do fucking manual labor? That's a whole fucking story. That's your fucking business. But I made a fucking promise to myself when I was working with Daddy, when I was doing tile with Daddy for fucking 5 years, I ain't fucking making a living out of this. Manual labor? No thank you. When Derek grows up to be a big boy, Derek is going to start making a living based on the shit that's going on in his head. He's going to use his mind to make a living. He's not going to have to fucking get arthritis or fuck up his knees or fuck up his back or deal with people who fucking treat me like a piece of shit. Do you know what it's like to work in a fucking retail store? You got these fucking people coming in there. You got these motherfuckers that come in there barking orders at you, talking down to you. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to, bro? You're fucking coming into my fucking house and you're gonna take a shit on my fucking floor? I don't fucking think so. Not to mention, I'm doing a fucking favor for a fucking buddy of mine. My partner in crime. Nigga, I'm doing you a fucking favor. And you're gonna start throwing shit in my face? And then the fucking company, your fucking bosses are gonna fucking sit there and let it fucking happen? Who the fuck is running this operation? Oh, by the way, I'm also a fucking shareholder. I don't give a shit if it's 1 share or a fucking billion. People have no fucking respect for anybody. And then you make me fucking work 15 days straight? Sorry, nigga, I'm fucking taking today off. I'm sitting around my hotel room, I'm gonna go downstairs, I'm gonna get a Bloody fucking Mary, and I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna watch some fucking shows, and I might even watch some fucking cam girls so I can jerk off to them. So I can fucking distress myself. Because I'm sorry, I haven't had sex in 6 years. I haven't touched a female body since my fucking ex-wife. And the last time I did, it was more like she was raping me because it was just so... Yeah. Yeah. I'm not crazy, I'm in control. This is fucking therapy. This is kind of like a rage ritual. Fuck you. 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 All the fucks to you. You're cool. I'm out. That was a half-baked reference, but it's fucking relevant. Why didn't the store make money today? Because nobody fucking came in, Frank. What the fuck do you want me to tell you? Why do I gotta fucking feel anxiety every time that you fucking call me? I'm not the fucking manager. Right? Why the fuck am I responsible for making everybody's fucking schedule? Why the fuck is nobody paying me a manager stipend for being the fucking manager? Why the fuck am I not being paid to travel fucking the 4-hour fucking trip that it takes me to fucking get here? Why the fuck do I gotta fight with corporate just to get the fucking pence that they fucking owe me? And why do I gotta talk down to fucking people like they're fucking children? Why do I gotta talk to this fucking guy? Hey, bro. You got chips all over the fucking floor, man. Pick up the chips. You got chip crumbs everywhere. And what's this goop that's all over the counter? I know you're not the only person that uses the break room, but you're the only person eating chips back there. The chips are coming from nobody else. Why do I have to tell you to wipe the fucking the toilet seat because you leave shit all over it? If you shit on the seat, wipe the fucking seat. Why am I having this fucking conversation with fucking adults? Don't blame the stink of my room on the dog and cat pissing and shitting all over the fucking house. That's not a fucking free pass to tell me that my stink is fucking pissing you off. You know what's pissing me off? You. I'm not your fucking husband. You want to fucking yell at him? Go yell at him. Do not take your shit out on me. My shit is the product of your shit that you have been dumping on me since I was a fucking child. I don't throw it in your face that you got my father arrested in front of me just to fucking take it out on me. I don't take it out on you that you fucking weaponized me and my sister as children. I don't fucking throw it in your face that you left us in a fucking house with no food and no electricity for a fucking week while you went to go fucking gallivant with your fucking boyfriend. I don't fucking throw it in your face that you threw a fucking steak knife at my head when I was fucking in first grade. Or would you think I was buying you a toy? Yeah, I fucking did. When you tell a child, I got you something, you don't have their father arrested in front of them and then go, what'd you think? I was gonna get you a toy? What the fuck did you think I was gonna think? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I better not find out you're giving your brother drugs. Why the fuck would I waste my drugs on a fucking 3-year-old kid? What sense does that make? Why, because he's got the zoomies? He's a fucking 3, you dumb fuck. And then you're gonna fucking threaten me to send me away? What the fuck is wrong with you? I get it, you had a tough childhood, boo fucking who. So did fucking everybody. Be grateful for it. Thank you. Because if not for that shit, it's not even shit. If not for all those blessings, I wouldn't be who the fuck I am today. You better learn to love me, otherwise, when I'm dead, you're gonna regret it. The fuck? Who the fuck are you talking to? What the fuck is wrong with you? You're sick. You are a sick individual. That's why your daughter left. Your daughter hates you. My sister missed my birthday because she cannot be around you because she hates you that much. You fucked that girl up so fucking bad. You fucked that girl up so fucking bad that she moved 3,000 miles away to get the fuck away from you. Her father died. The one parent that fucking loved her the way that she wanted to be loved died. She is in agony. And you're worried about dollar signs? How much money's in my bank account? The fuck out of here. Who the fuck do you think you fucking are? Who the fuck do I think I am? I'm the last remnants of the fucking life that you regret. An everyday reminder of all your failures. I didn't call you a bad mother, you did. And it's not my fault that other people see it. Daddy told me who you were. Hey, I'm not saying nothing. All I'm saying is, you'll see. Oh, yeah, no shit, I saw. The only reason I even attempted to fucking reconcile a relationship with you is because when he was dying, the day before he died, he asked me very nicely to give you one last chance. And if she fucks it up, fuck her. You fucked it up. You fucked it up. My sister said it perfectly. The little fucking Instagram post of Derek's birthday. You should be treating me like that every fucking day. Not fucking just when it's a fun Instagram post. You don't even like me. You have never liked me. And if you did, you've done a really shitty job at showing it. I let you live in my house for free. No, I just stay here. I don't live here. I'm staying here until my other place is ready. This is an opportunity for me to take full advantage of the fact that, one, I have no place else to stay, and two, I got a lot of fucking work to do. A lot of work to do that I do every single fucking day. And you know what? You know what the best part is? I actually managed to do the impossible. I've learned how to make play into work. I get to play and have fun all fucking day, and it's my fucking job. I get to talk to people from all over the fucking world and give them all the best fucking advice and to show them what vulnerability really is. Do you know how hard it is for people to fucking actually get like this? To allow this to fucking come out of them? It's almost impossible for people because they're so fucking constricted because of every other little fucking piece of shit thing that goes on in their life. Their shitty job, their shitty relationship, their shitty past, their shitty family, their shitty friends, and they have nobody else to fucking turn to. I get to be the ear for people. Did you know that in India, that the people in India do you know what they have to deal with in terms of like the people from England? People from England hate people from India. They talk shit on them. They treat them like pieces of shit. I have a friend, an Indian friend. You know what her fear is? That she's gonna get forced into a forced marriage. Having to do a job that she hates to fucking do with people she doesn't want to fucking do it with. But she wants to move to England, but people from England, they don't want her there. No immigrants. Who the fuck are you to tell who that they can't go somewhere? Who the fuck? Wait, this fucking guy, my neighbor, talking about how the US government is suing Elon Musk because he won't hire illegal aliens. Who gives a shit? Who the fuck are you to tell me what the fuck I have to do? Fuck you. How about that? I'm the fucking boss of my fucking life. And right now, God, you know what? God's the boss of my fucking life. I work for fucking God. I work with God. God's my fucking business partner. I learned a lot from the Jews. You gonna fucking judge me because I don't fucking work for somebody because I'm not somebody's fucking slave? Get the fuck out of here. You want to be a slave? Here, I'll make you my slave. I'll give you a job. Here's your job. Go make me some money. I don't give a fuck what you do. But I want to cut. Easy. And why isn't more money rolling in? Why aren't you working harder? Huh? Why aren't you doing a better job selling? Do I need to fucking train you on how to do this shit? Like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Hello. No, never mind. No, my bad. There's a tree. So basically, what a rage ritual is all about is just letting yourself get unhinged. Like, and not being afraid. I mean, you can be afraid. Hell, be afraid. Be very fucking afraid. Be afraid that you are going to lose yourself, because you're going to lose yourself. That's the point, is to lose the part of you that's fucking locked into this fucking shit. I gotta fucking deal with this fucking anxiety now of this fucking lady. I want you to go look for a job. I already have a job. Why don't you go look for a fucking job? How about that? How about that? You go look for a job for me. Go find me a job that's gonna pay me about $100K a year, because I'll show you my resume. Take a look at all the managerial experience and the entrepreneurial experience as well, because I don't know how many other people. It takes a lot to fucking manage a company. It takes a lot to fucking develop a fucking company. It takes a lot to develop a business strategy. Strategy number 1, don't fucking chase money. You chase money, you look pathetic. You ever see fucking salespeople? They're fucking gross. Corporate people, they're fucking gross. They're selling a lie. If I need to chase your money, then I don't deserve your money. If I'm trying to sell you something, then chances are you don't need what I got. You spend your fucking life chasing money. You chase your money like a dog fucking chases its tail. Yeah, you might bite it once in a while, but most of the time you're just gonna be fucking running in circles. Give it a fucking minute. Stand still. Wait for it to catch up with you. Because maybe what you'll find out, dum-dum, is that while you were chasing money, money was chasing you. Who chases who? The dog or the tail? The fucking dog's chasing cars. You're not going to catch up with it, stupid. Just stand where you are. Eventually a car's going to come and hit you. God. There's a part of me that wants my mother to die. I don't feel bad saying that because she says the same thing about her father. When she was younger, her and her siblings, they were like deathly afraid of the father because he was like a terrible drunk and he would be abusive. He held a fucking gun to my grandmother's head once. And I remember she told me the day that she found out that he died, it was like, oh, freedom, he's dead. Nobody mourned my grandfather when he died. Everybody was excited. That was like the best day that everybody had, was he's finally dead. Oh my God. All my siblings, they want her to die. My sister, listen, just because we don't say it out loud, we all know. Just come on already. Like my mother and I, we were driving the other day. She was telling me that she got a life insurance policy. She got a life insurance policy. And how we're all getting money. Okay. Hey, lady, give yourself a pat on the back. Yeah, good job. What do you want, you want a fucking trophy? What was my response? TikTok. Let's go. I look at it like this. Hashem, in the book of Samuel, when the first king of Israel is anointed, Saul, God chose Saul because the Israelite people, he just got sick of the Israelites. God, Hashem, hates the fucking Jews. Hates them. Cannot fucking stand them. Do you know how many times God went to fucking Moses and Joshua was like, let me wipe these motherfuckers off the face of the fucking planet. I will make you a fucking nation, a whole new nation. Just let me wipe these motherfuckers out. No, don't. Because then word will get to the Egyptians and they'll make a mockery of you. Fine. But I'm fucking telling you right now, as soon as we put those fucking people in their houses, we give them their fucking land, I'm taking a step back. I'm taking a step back because I'm just going to watch. I'm going into observer mode. Because I'm going to watch these fucking people take a shit on everything I fucking gave them. And once we get to Judges, that's literally what happens. After Joshua dies, God goes, all right, good luck, everybody. Good luck. But not even within a fucking generation. They completely lose their way. They start fucking worshiping fucking non-gods and devils and demons. They're fuck. So God did to them exactly what they fucking deserve. He let all of their enemies, all the people who they conquered, he's like, go, have at it. And the Israelites got their asses whooped. Oh God, please, help us, help us. You know what fucking God said to them? Go cry. Don't cry to me. Go cry to all the fucking gods that you replaced me with. Go. You see how they fucking deal with it. Please, please, help us. Ugh. Ugh. Fine. I'll tell you what God should have done. Fuck you. If I got to play the role of God, that's what I would do. Hey, you made your bed, lie in it. But instead he gave them champions once in a while that would pop up. And even those guys, they would fucking waste it. Look at fucking, who's that one fucking guy? The fuck's his name? Samson. Samson! This fucking guy. He got the fucking strength to wipe out 1,000 men, 1,000 to 1. And what does this motherfucker do? He gives away all of his fucking secrets to a fucking woman who's not even an Israelite. God told you guys, don't fucking interbreed. Don't interbreed. Stay within the family. Keep it concise. These people are poison. They're garbage. Like, you start going out to play with pigs, you're gonna get dirty. And that's literally what happens. Samson shacks up with Delilah, and what does she do? She sells him out. Then the fucking Philistines come, pluck out his fucking eyeballs, and then make him dance around like a fucking donkey for their amusement. They made a complete fucking jester out of you, bud. What the fuck is wrong with you? You had so much potential, and you just shit on it. You do nothing with it. Now look at you. You gotta dance around like they're fucking Joker. Holy shit. And what the fuck, what's the other guy? The fucking Levite. They fucking tossed his wife out the door. Some guys came banging on the door, coming to rape him. So he's like, fuck this shit, take her. They raped and beat her so fucking bad. I don't know if she was dead by morning, or she was just fucking passed out unconscious from all the fucking trauma. But this fucking guy puts her on a fucking donkey, brings her home, and then chops her up into 12 fucking pieces, and then ships her out to each one of the clans of fucking Israel. The fuck is wrong with you? The book doesn't even say that she's dead. Once the Israelites, they come, they're like, yo, what the fuck, man? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, these fucking guys, these fucking Benjaminites, they fucking chopped up, they fucking raped my wife. They beat her and killed her. So I cut her up and sent her out to you guys so that you could see what happened to me. He doesn't say nothing about, they were coming to rape me, so I pushed her ass out the door. And the book doesn't even say that she was dead. All it said was that she wasn't moving when he went out in the morning. So he threw her ass on the donkey, brought her home, and then chopped her up. He fucking started a war. He literally started a war between 11 of the clans versus the Benjaminites. And then the Israelites, they're going to God. Who should we send in first? God's just like, here, send the Judites. They're just fucking, okay, but which battalion should we send next? I don't know, send them. Just keep killing each other. Keep at it. Holy shit. You can't follow fucking instructions. There's fucking instructions on every fucking clan. All of you have the rules that you're supposed to follow. And look what happened. You didn't do shit. You shit on my laws. You shit on my name. You shit on each other. And then you come to me, oh, please help us, please. The fuck out of here. Oh God, please give us a king. Give us a king. I'm your king, you fucking idiots. What the fuck do you want? How much more can I fucking give you? Now you want a king because because I'm not doing enough. Is this fucking for real? Is this honestly fucking for real? You need somebody to fucking tell you what to fucking do? You can't fucking just do it yourself? Holy shit. At what point do we start wiping our own asses, people? Yeah, you know what? I just fucking lived for 2.5 months without money. How about this for a fucking question? Don't ask me when I'm gonna have money. Ask me, are you doing okay? Good on you for holding out as long as you did. That was fucking impressive. Thank you. Pat on the fucking back there, bro. I ain't never seen nobody do that before. And I know I wasn't really putting you out because all I was doing was eating your fucking scraps. I didn't come, I don't have any food. Can somebody please feed me? Can somebody please feed me? No, motherfuckers. You got your doggy bags that nobody wants because nobody eats fucking leftovers. Sure, I'll eat them because I'm fucking hungry. That is my fucking manna from heaven. I got fucking God in my one ear. I got God in my one ear saying, don't worry, everything's under control. This is a temporary thing. This is to make you better. This is to make you fucking stronger. Yeah, but I don't have a job. I don't have money. I'm not contributing. Don't fucking worry about it. These people don't appreciate you regardless. They only want you when they want you. They want you for a fucking photo op, an Instagram op. Trust me, if it wasn't your birthday, they wouldn't be fucking doing shit for you. Just because they don't have the balls to fucking get on your ass about not paying them doesn't mean that they're letting you live there for free. It just means that they're scared shitless because they know that you're gonna say something to fucking break them down. Just because everybody's too stupid and too fucking, just because their ego won't let them fucking see a little bit more than what they want to tell themselves. Just because they're that fucking vain, their pride is that fucking, their arrogance is that fucking expansive, doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. That there's something wrong with them. They are the problem. I am so sorry. Please forgive me for encasing you in this bullshit because I can see, I'm watching everything. Don't worry about it. I'm watching everything. I'm watching how everyone is dumping their shit on you and trying to make it seem like it's your fucking fault. I saw when Mike said, oh, you know your mother's getting on my case because of you. I saw when your mother said, oh, Mike's getting on my case because of you. No, they're getting on the case because they hate each other. It's not your fault. I was listening when your sister said, oh, Perry and I, we were discussing about you. The fuck is this talking about me for? Talk about your fucking selves. Don't worry about me. I got fucking Hashem on my side. I'm straight. I'm good. Nigga, I'm good. I figured out how to fucking use moon cycles to keep track of my fucking emotional state. I'm fucking good. I'm a witch. I'm a fucking Hebrew witch. Israelite witch. I don't need people fucking feeling bad for me. I don't need people fucking telling me that I'm good at things. I don't need people telling me what I need to do with my fucking life. I already know. I already fucking know because I've been fucking doing it for 5 fucking years. What the fuck are you talking about? I had 5 years to figure it out. Nigga, I figured it out 6 years ago. It's been figured out. Raise your hand if you wrote over 100 books in the past 5 fucking years. The fuck are you doing? I write over 2,000 words a fucking day. I record myself fucking talking. I document between 2 to 6 hours of my fucking life every fucking day. I'm sorry, maybe about like 12 to 18 hours of my life every fucking week I devote to doing this. The fuck are you doing? Last I checked, you were sitting on the fucking couch. Or out back smoking a bong and drinking beer. Sitting on the fucking couch scrolling through fucking Instagram. The fuck are you doing? Or this one, hours playing fucking video games or just driving around. What the fuck is everyone doing? We want to talk about who the fuck is working, who the fuck is not working? Nigga, you work fucking, what? What do you work? 16 hours a month? 20 hours a month? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, but you gotta do things that you don't want to do. Do you think I want to be fucking doing that? I was gonna say, you think I don't want to be doing this right now, but this is actually a lot of fun. But this is what I was saying. Like, listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I fucking learned how to make a job out of having fun. Why should I be miserable at my job? I spent fucking 12 years in a fucking career that I fucking hated, being miserable every single day. Where motherfuckers hold a fucking carrot over my fucking head. Keep going, stupid. Yeah, and granted, mind you, I gained a lot of fucking experience and skills and ways of looking at things and understanding of business that I would never have gotten had I not been fucking doing it. Do you know, this is why I love being a business owner, right? My ideal job, my perfect fucking job, prior to me starting my own company, it didn't exist. It didn't exist. It was just a fairy tale. But as soon as I started the company, that job opening, it presented itself. How is that possible? Because when you own a company, you can do whatever the fuck you want with it. You can even sell drugs and kill people. There was a company, it still exists, they changed the name. It used to be called Blackwater. You know what they do for a living? They're mercenaries. It's a company of mercenaries. You know who owns it? The brother of Donald Trump's ex-education, Secretary of Education. Her brother started a company that they kill people for money. They go to war for money. Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, these are companies that sell drugs. They manufacture and sell drugs for a living. There's companies out there that make weapons of war and mass destruction for profit. There's people who make a living doing this. People do what they love to do. And if you're not doing what you love to do, it's because you haven't got the motivation to go start the job. Create the fucking job. What do? I'm a fucking witch. I'm an Israelite witch. That's literally my profession. I'm the only one of my kind. Well, why don't you do an Instagram page, a TikTok, and you can start doing card readings for people? Why the fuck would I want to do card readings for people? I read cards for myself. People don't, I've done it. I've done it. Where the fuck have you been? You know how pointless it is to be an oracle for people? People don't take your fucking advice. And why the fuck do I want to be fucking advising other people on how to live their fucking lives? I need my advice more than anybody else. Life consultant, business consultant, financial consultant, those are a lot of roles. That's a lot of hats to fucking wear. Because everybody else is too stupid and too unreliable for me to trust. I have to trust myself, and I have to trust in Hashem above me to guide me in the right direction. Because just like God told David, I will deliver your enemies into your hands. God, right now, I'm actually receiving Let these motherfuckers know. I'm channeling right now. Let these motherfuckers know. I'm gonna deliver your clients right into your fucking hands. I'm not just a god of war. I'm also a god of commerce. Because you're welcome for giving you money, assholes. You're welcome, Hashem. And thank you. Thank you for everything that you've entrusted me with. Thank you for providing me. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry I don't have enough money to do what you want me to do, but I have enough money to do what I need to do. At this very moment, I could do anything I need to do without a second fucking thought. Last night, I needed a fucking ice cream sandwich. You know what I fucking did? I went and I got that ice cream sandwich. And it was fucking delicious. Why did you need an ice cream sandwich? To celebrate the 3-year anniversary of my fucking company. Why is it so important that you know what I'm doing with my money? Why are you my financial advisor? Because nigga, from what I can tell, you can't even manage your own finances. Maybe you should be worried about your funds more than you should be worried about mine. Maybe you should be worried about your business more than my business. Because my business is my business. It's my job, it's my work, it's my life, it's my fucking religion. My job is my fucking religion. My religion is my fucking job. My life is my religion. My life is my business. See how they all fucking work in together? It all weaves together in this beautiful fucking tapestry. And I gotta fucking walk around in eggshells worrying about some jerk off telling me, I want you to get a job. I want you to start looking for a job. Yeah, I want you to drop dead. But unfortunately, it seems that we need each other for a little bit longer. For instance, why would I need you? Well, look what's happening right now. Right now, like all of this work that I'm doing, this isn't personal about anybody. This is just me expressing emotions and feelings that are bottled up, that have been bottled up for a really long time. And so by expressing them, what we're doing is we're getting it out. Because that's the point of this exercise. That's the point of this. Hey, you think I'm talking shit about my family? No, I love my family. My family are like some of the best people ever. It's just that I live in a house where I take in other people's energy. I'm a sponge. Are we familiar with the concept of an empath? How empaths, we have a habit of taking in other people's energy. And that energy can be corrupted. Some of it's toxic. But now, see, I'm a toxic energy generator. I've learned how to, and I've spent a lot of time mastering this art. And what that is transmutation of toxic energy into golden light energy. Are we familiar with the concept of alchemy? The transmutation of lead into gold. I take all that poisonous energy that other people have, that they give off. I take it within myself and I transmute it into something a little bit more positive for me. Instead of receiving toxic, giving toxic, I keep the toxic and I put out smiles and hugs and kisses. Because that's what I need to do. Why would I beat you up? Why do I want to beat you up? So I can be a fucking bully and rule over you with fear? No, I rule over you with love. I don't want to change anybody. You gotta consider, my best days are disguised as my worst days. The best parts of myself are my worst parts of myself. The best parts of every single person in my life is what I would consider the worst. You want me to hate you, you want me to be mad at you, you want me to yell at you. I don't have any reason to. I love you. I love you exactly the way that you are. Because if you weren't exactly the way that you were, I wouldn't be exactly who I am. You may not be the family I wanted, but you're the family I needed. Which is why I think you're perfect. You're perfect exactly the way that you are. Would I make any changes to you? No, why would I? No. I'm not saying I don't ever want you to change. I'd like to see you evolve. I'd like to see you grow. I'd like to see you happy. Why would I think that you're not happy? Well, because you make me unhappy. Because I can smell it on you. I can see the misery. Not to mention that some of you tell me that you're not happy. And that's okay. You don't have to be. I have days where I have my off days too. But I've learned how to work with them. That's why if you took the time to get to know me, I could probably teach you a thing or two. For instance, in a week and a half, we're going to go into a third quarter moon. For the following 5 to 7 days afterwards, it's going to suck. I'm probably going to be in a really bad mood because I'm going to be really sad and all or maybe I'm preparing for it right now by getting all that gunk out of me. Who knows? Maybe this cycle is going to be a little bit different than the last few. Because now that I've learned that I can actually have fun doing this, channel my fear and my rage and my anger into something